what you gonna do with me? Brother, brother, don't you hear them mission bells calling out all them sinners bound for hell? I ain't no stranger, been down that road before. So brother, brother, won't you tell me I'm alright? I'm alright.
Yeah, that's all I see. Praying to God that I'm in that rust and thinking what you might have been. Now I suppose I'm gonna change my vows. Yeah, that's all I need. Maybe someday you'll find me fishing for the lines of fix of my key. Gonna change it, baby, that's me. Tracks with the chains and the shackles on me. Now I'm with you, I'm gonna head off south, sliding down the Mexico Bay. Maybe someday you'll find me sitting on a beach with a palm tree swing. And heaven sends a little kiss away. Won't you help me lift up me?
Tell me I'm alright. I'm so lonely, I've been thinking I could die. I got this woman, she bled her soul all over me. Now I think I'm crazy, what you gonna do with me?
99.1 More from Nugent. Commando Radio. Right after these messages.
If everybody across the USA made some Folgers to start their day, we'd all be wearing smiles from New York to California. Yeah. In every town and on every street, we'd be feeling that Folgers beat. 'Cause that mountain road aroma gets us on our feet. The best part of waking up is Folgers in your cup. Folgers in your cup. Stand for a second cup. 'Cause that aroma lifts us up. All across the nation is sending out those great vibrations. The best part of waking up is Folgers in your cup. See what that aroma can do. Reaching out to you. The best part of waking up is Folgers in your
Can't afford new guitar strings? Taxman got you down? Well, come into Spear Music for a free set of strings. Check out a new Hamer, Fender, or Ibanez guitar and get a free set of strings. Also, check out these deals. Crate all-tube 50-watt heads for $389. GT80 combos for $299. Reissue tube screamers in stock. 4-track recorders from $199. Trace Elliott bass amps from $475. Lots of used guitars and amps. Rivera half stacks on sale. Ibanez EX1500 electrics half price. All Gibson electrics in stock 40% off. JBL, Electro Voice, and Soundtech PA gear on special. 5-piece drum kits from $279. Big discounts on Pearl and Tama kits. Half price on Siljan cymbals. So come in now and check out the great deals and get a free set of strings. That's Spear Music in Dallas and Garland. Come in today.
The sound of white noise can now be heard at Dallas city limits.
This is a journey into sound.
Anthrax. Get tickets now. Anthrax this Friday night at Dallas city limits. The Raging Bull Tour. Anthrax. Anthrax this Friday night at Dallas city limits with special guest Fight.
It's alright. It's alright. It's alright. I'm just a little crazy.
Fight featuring Rob Halford. Anthrax with special guest Fight this Friday night at Dallas city limits. Bomb Factory tickets will be honored. Produced by 462 Concerts.
Maybe it isn't you anymore.
Oh, you God!
Man, if you like that, you should see my butt.
Maybe it isn't her anymore.
Oh, John, who is Bambi?
You are.
Oh, yeah.
Maybe you got it from Floyd the Barber.
How do you spell O-B?
So maybe it just plain sucks, and you're stuck with it. Well, not anymore, because Dr. Walter Dobson and Laserway USA wants to zap your tats. Now, there's no need to look at that unwanted tattoo day in and day out. So call 1-800-884-5511 now. That's 1-800-884-5511. Call Dr. Walter Dobson for the safe and effective removal of tattoos, birthmarks, age spots, and blemishes.
It's a simple routine involving lasers.
Cool. Are you screwing with me?
So call 1-800-884-5511. Dr. Walter Dobson and Laserway USA. Whether you're looking to change your image, whether you're covering up a bad tattoo or hide an embarrassing birthmark, the professionals at Laserway and Dr. Dobson can take care of it safely, effectively, and for a lot less than you're probably thinking. So call 1-800-884-5511 now.
Think about that sweater in your closet you bought a few years ago, the one that you got at a good price, and how much wear and tear you've gotten out of it. It still holds up and looks good. Well, we think you'll feel the same way about a Saturn. We built it with 4 protective coats, door panels that resist dents, made sure everything fits just right. Oh yeah, and the price is pretty good. In fact, we think you'll consider your Saturn an even better value than that sweater. For the Saturn retailer located nearest you, call 1-800-522-5000.
99.1
Why not? It's the fun way to go. You got me turned up, I can hardly hear myself. Maybe I blew up my headphones, man.
There you go.
That was a little bit better. All right, man, I'm getting some nice faxes. Thank you, my friends. Please fax your debris. Send it to the Ted Lee Burger on area code 214-991-3272. Send me your fax, 214-991-3272. And we're getting a lot of requests here. The people want to know about this book. Yes, am I fun and games on radio? You betcha, babe. Am I fun and games on the guitar? You betcha, babe. Let's be real careful about this door. And look at all these books. Man, this is great stuff. Now, people are asking. They're asking about this book I wrote. Yeah, I play guitar like a heathen. Yeah, I'm a disc jockey from hell. Yeah, I'm having too much fun for one white guy. Who the hell's going to stop me? Now, I want to ask you, if you're interested in more Nugent maneuvering, in fact, these young ladies from down southern Illinois, gals, with your beautiful children, Sheila, and all the gals down there. What was that last young lady's name? Some great gals down there. Sheila and... Cindy. Yeah, Cindy.
Cindy, yeah.
Give a call to my headquarters If you want to find out about my book, I've written a wonderful book called Blood Trails, The Truth About Bow Hunting. Since you're both mothers, you obviously know what blood trails in life are. because you can't have a baby without a blood trail, baby. Give us a call if you want to find out about this book. I put my heart and soul into this book. It's a cool book. It's fascinating reading, I guarantee it. If you don't enjoy the book, I will come to your home and do your laundry for a week. Call area code 800. It's an 800 number. 800-343-4868. 800-343-4868. And if you want to find out more about the camp for kids, if you want to find out, like Cindy's going to send her daughter to the camp. This is a wonderful camp for kids, man. They come out, they're bright-eyed, bushy-tailed, they're cocked, locked, and ready to rock, Doc. They're on fire. They're sensually stimulated without the spittle. It's an 800 number. 800-343-4868. You be happy you did it, man. It's really different. It's very cool. In fact, different and cool. I got me a birdland here. I love that old Stone songs. See, he goes. But I'm your little red rooster, baby. Too lazy to crow today. I'm your little red rooster, baby. Too lazy to crow today. Got the blues, baby. It had no peace in the barnyard. Till your red rooster gone away. Gibson's, man. This Gibson, listen to this just like creamy tone. What a bastard. You gotta love that, man. A little Chuck Berry, maybe? A little Chuck Berry?
There you
go. Okay. Don't let them see your heart away. Well, I got some little dance if it takes me all night and day. Well, come into my machine so we can cruise on out. I got this jungle little place that we can jump and shout. Like you far back off the highway, not too long a ride. It's like a car in the open, you can walk inside. A little cutie takes your hat and you can thank a man. 'Cause every time you make the scene, you find a joy in the jam. Okay, don't let them see your heart away. Dance if it takes me all night and day. I love that honky tonk. Kind of cute, huh? Man, Shark, this is too much fun. We only got like 15 minutes left. That sucks, big kahunas. Well, good morning, my friends out there. It's getting a little late back in the Midwest. It's getting a little bit mid-morning here in the great state of Texas in the hinterland, and it's getting a little bit later in the morning back out there on the coast. And I want to greet all my friends out there, and thanks for all these wonderful faxes, all these wonderful communications. Says here, Ted, you are the skinny ponytail Rush Limbaugh with an attitude. Yeah. And this is from Richard Houston, the NRA member, man. I appreciate that, my friend. Sweaty Tedley, we got all kinds of great stuff here. I'm going to do my damnedest to get back to everybody who's faxing in information. Please keep those faxes coming. Now, my fax line, the Ted Nugent fax line is 214. Look at this, man. We're going to build a small town out of faxes.
The rainforest is going...
Indeed, like pucker butt. Area code 214, fax to Tedley, 214-991-3272. And please, if you get an opportunity, call my headquarters. If you want to find out more about what I'm up to, about what the Nugent Band is going to be doing, want to find out about more radio activities and the Camp for Kids, if you want to get a copy of my Blood Trails book, please call. The 800 number. It's an 800 number, 343-4868. I imagine it's about time for some greasy break right about now. We're going to get into that.
I'm afraid so.
We got, then we're going to play a little song that's real different. In fact, you got a minute, or we got to go to a break first?
We'll do a break.
You bastard.
Because we're right on it.
Because listen to this. I got a buddy named Fred Bear who I'm going to talk to you about in a minute. Ted Nugent, Z-Rock Radio. You love it.
More from Ted Nugent. Commando Radio. Right after these messages. Z-Rock.
In every story, there's a turning point. From the power of ABC News, a new kind of storytelling.
124 nuclear devices were exploded here into the atmosphere.
So dramatic, so compelling.
We will unfold the story of the mystery surrounding those murders.
It feels like a movie, but it's real.
You're going to meet some couples who have played fertility roulette.
Peter Jennings, Barbara Walters, and Diane Sawyer. Turning Point, tonight on ABC Television.
Think about that sweater in your closet you bought a few years ago, the one that you got at a good price, and how much wear and tear you've gotten out of it. It still holds up and looks good. Well, we think you'll feel the same way about a Saturn. We built it with 4 protective coats, door panels that resist dents, made sure everything fits just right. Oh yeah, and the price is pretty good. In fact, we think you'll consider your Saturn an even better value than that sweater. For the Saturn retailer located nearest you, call 1-800-522-5000.
Wolverine DuraShocks. Guaranteed comfort or your money back. Wolverine DuraShocks, made in the USA. And found right here in Dallas and Fort Worth at a Workwear Safety Shoe Store. Workwear, the work boot capital of the Metroplex, invites you in to try on a pair of the most comfortable boots in the world. Wolverine DuraShocks. If you're not completely satisfied with the comfort and durability of Wolverine work boots, they'll return your money. And speaking of refund, bring in your old dirty worn out work boots or shoes and get 20% off your next pair. Workwear Safety Shoe Store in Dallas, underneath their billboard at Stimmons and Royal, and Fort Worth at 35 and Felix, just south of Town Center. Or give them a call and they'll bring the store to you. Complete mobile service with company charge available. In addition to Wolverine DuraShocks, Workwear has hundreds of styles of footwear to choose from steel-toe tennis shoes to Western work boots. Work clothing from Carhartt and Oshkosh. Wolverine DuraShocks. Work like hell, feel like heaven. Wolverine DuraShocks and Workwear Safety Shoe Stores are proud sponsors of Ted Nugent's Commando Radio Show. Mornings on 99.1 Z-Rock.
Annette Zeems, LensCrafters Optician.
Now you can get 50% off all frames at LensCrafters. 50% off every frame we carry. Other places run discount offers, but there's some kind of catch. At LensCrafters, it's a real half-price sale, no strings attached. 50% off every single frame we carry, and we'll still make your glasses in about an hour. People should not miss this.
Hurry. LensCrafters offer ends Monday, May 9th. See store for details.
Hi, this is Rob B., Senior VP of Bagel Operations at The Bagel Chain. Have you tried the best bagels in town yet? If not, I'd like to invite you to come by and do so today at The Bagel Chain. Every day at 4 in the morning, the crew and I are down here baking the freshest bagels in the Metroplex. They're so fresh you could slap them. Our specialties include honey wheat, jalapeno, and cinnamon raisin, or you can choose standard varieties such as sesame, egg, or plain. Along with your bagels, choose from 10 different cream cheese flavor toppings. Or if you're hungry for something with a little more substance, try one of our hefty bagel sandwiches. Our selections include roast beef, pastrami, and chicken salad, and others. When it comes to bagels, remember this. Bagels are great for breakfast, lunch, and snacks. So if you haven't tried the best bagels in town yet, please do so today at the Bagel Chain in Dallas at 5555 West Lovers Lane across from the Inwood Village, and in Fort Worth and Overton Park Shopping Center across from the Hewlin Mall. This is Rob B. inviting you to stop by and say hi and try one of our delicious bagels today.
The Bagel Chain, official sponsor of Ted Nugent's Commando Radio on 99.1 Z-Rock.
You are my baby. You're the kind of lady that deserves fine things. The kind of lady who wears pearls like you were born in them. Yeah. You know.
If you think this is going on too long, you're right. Remember, shorter showers save water. This message sponsored by Ad Council and EarthShare.
99.1 Z-Rock. Ted Nugent, Commando Radio.
Oh, okay. There you go. See, I tell you, the longer you hang around with me, the more clips you're going to carry. You know, life is a matter of just how many clips the guy got. That's magazines, my friends. Anyhow, we got some great faxes here. It says right here's a good one, right off the top. Right off the top of this stack. Ted, you are right. I got off the dope and got a job at GM and made the dean's list at OCC. That's Oakland Community College with a 3.77 grade. That's last semester. I bow hunt, but have gotten away the last few years, but I'm going this fall for sure. In other words, he's getting back into his bow hunting because as he gets his senses back in order, he gets himself focused, and there's nothing like bow hunting, man, to cleanse your soul and to relax you. Jim, congratulations, my friend. Here's a good one here. Ted, police are afraid to control violent criminals because they face prosecution. What do I think of the Malice Green trial? Well, everybody knows that in Detroit there was this recidivistic maggot named Malice Green who resisted arrest and who gave the cops a problem in Detroit and literally burglarized and given a problem to his own community. I'm Ted Nugent. I got to clarify this too because this is my belief. I believe via my freedom of speech and freedom of press that the fact that those cops that went to jail over Malice Green is a perfect example of how upside down and inside out our justice system is. And I would like to comment about other stuff. A lot of people are saying I should talk about other things, but I'll tell you, when we get 100 faxes and 96 of them are about the insult, the absolute insult of the failure of our justice system to protect us, then that's what I'm going to report on. Here's a great one here. This lady wants to listen to us more in her office. She can only listen on the car, but because some butthead broke into her studio and stole her radio, she can't. And that's what that's about, man. And it says they have a beautiful 4-month-old daughter, and they don't want to raise her in these abysmal conditions. Here's one. This is from Steve up in Clinton Township. That figures one of my homeboys back in. I hate to even use that word. I sound like Arsenio Hall, and he's a dork.
He's canceled.
Man, no kidding. He was canceled long before he got canceled. Believe me. But anyhow, this is from Steve. Steve, thank you. And he's right. He's saying that what the politicians are calling assault weapons is fraud. It's purpose deception. These people purposely deceive the public. And there's a guy that's got a story about the ATF agents buying an illegal gun, and that's how the bad guys get them anyhow. There's so many here. We could go on and on. We only got a little while. I want to play a song. We got a cassette of this. I mean, we got a CD of this. Could you cue up Fred Bear? Because as I wrap this up, we'll actually play the recorded version. But I was raised in Michigan, man. I was born in 1948. About the same time that rock and roll was getting a little bit of steam up. And I was encouraged and exhilarated and I was motivated and fascinated by a lot of things in life, everything from train wrecks to short skirts. But there was a man that was a hero of mine. And everybody out there that loves to feel the spirit of the wild running strong and free knows exactly what I'm talking about when they're talking about getting into the great outdoors. And there was a man in Michigan who was a visionary. We got a hotline call. You want to grab it one time and interrupt me? Hello, hotline?
Hello, this is the hotline, isn't it?
Yeah, you betcha. Who's this?
This is Holly at the sales office here in Dallas.
Hi, Philly. How you doing?
Who's this?
This is Ted Nugent.
Ted, dude.
Yeah.
Man, I have a question for you.
I got an answer for you.
I bet you do. There are 3 girls here that would, at the sales office.
Well, that's all you need to tell me, because I do have the answer to that. And it's getting air as we speak.
Cool.
So what is the question, my dear?
The question is, we would like to take you to lunch
It's a deal.
today and buy you lunch.
Now tell me, which 3 girls are these?
Well, Tracy, Laura, and myself.
Oh, you bitches. I love ya. That's great. We'll accept. That's awfully nice of you. And your name again is?
Holly.
Holly, thank you very much. I love that invitation. I eat like a pig.
Excuse me?
I eat like a pig.
That's fine.
I'll be saying
You like Mexican food?
I love Mexican food, man. I'm a spick from way back.
Cool.
I love that stuff, man.
Okay.
All right. Well, you live it up, and I'm going to be off the air here in about 10 minutes, if not forever, in 3.
I tell you what, can we pick you up at noon?
Okay, I'll be down there. No, but make it a little bit early, probably about 11 o'clock. Would that work?
Well, I've got 11 o'clock appointment.
Call the office line after 10 o'clock.
Yeah, we'll chat. We'll meet you down there.
Well, you don't even know where. I'll meet you at the network.
That's right.
At noon.
That's right.
Okay.
All right, live it up. All right, man. That'll work. We'll take that. Don't slap that damn phone line again. But anyhow, I wrote a song after I shared my last campfire with Fred Bear in 1987. And this is a song about my hero, and his name was Fred Bear, and it goes like this. There I was, back in the wild again, and I felt right at home where I belong. Yeah. And I had that feeling coming over me again, just like it happened so many times before. So many times. The spirit of the woods, he's like an old good friend. He makes me feel warm and good inside. And I knew his name, it was good to see him again. 'Cause in the wind he's still alive. Fred Bear, walk with me down the trail again. Take me back where I belong. Hey, Fred Bear, I'm so glad to have you at my side, my friend. And I'll join you on the big hunt before too long. Before too long. They're tapping. Hey. Happening up here. It was kind of dark, another misty dusk, and it came from a tangle down below, way below. And I tried to remember everything he taught me so well. I had to decide which way to go. Was I alone or in a hunter's dream? The moment of truth is here and now. He felt his touch, I felt his guiding hand. The buck was mine forevermore. Fred Bear, I can walk down the trails again. Takes me back where I belong. Fred Bear, I'm so glad to have you at my side, my friend. And I'll join you on the big hunt before too long. Before too long. And when we're in the great outdoors. We got his spirit, we got his soul. And he will guide our steps, he'll guide our arrows home. The restless spirit forever roam. Because of Fred Bear, we can walk down the trails again. Takes us back where we belong. That's right. Fred Bear, I'm so glad to have you at my side, my friend. And I'll join you on the big hunt before too long. 'Cause in the wind, he's still alive. In the wind, he's still alive. In the wind, I can hear Fred Bear. I hear you, Fred. Hey, Fred. Let's go hunting, man. Hey, Fred. You go up that ridge. And I'll go down in the swamp. We'll get that buck. Hunting, man. Nugent Rock and Roll Radio Show, my friend. It's too much fun. I got a permit for this attitude. Shartley, we'll see you tomorrow, man. We'll see everybody tomorrow. Thanks for the support. Be sure you give us a call here. That's what we were going to talk about a minute ago. When I go out there with Leonard Skinner, and when the Nugent Band goes out on its own this summer, kids, if I don't rip your head clean off and defile my debris down your neck, I will personally do your laundry with my saliva for a week. Did you write that down? I'm not kidding. What I'm doing with my guitar is unnatural.
Now, can I ask you a question?
It is so powerful. Go nuts.
After seeing you in concert several times over the past 5 years.
You notice she glows. She absolutely glows.
I think that the first time you and Chris played together, correct me if I'm wrong, and you always will, you seem to have been challenged by Chris, and that made you go off a little bit, because I've never seen you play like that before, as you played with Chris.
There's a volatility that takes place in a spontaneous jam, because Chris and I had never played before.
Not that he was challenging you, but pushing you.
No, absolutely.
Pushing you a little bit to go beyond what you normally have.
Everybody in his camp has said the same thing about his playing. In fact, our good friend Gary Sitton out of Abilene, Texas, where we first put this double night jam together, what we did with Chris Duarte this last weekend was absolutely stunning. I'm not kidding. It was, in fact, somebody from those cities, someone from Dallas who was there at Dallas City Limits on Thursday, or someone that was with us in Austin on Saturday, because I know the Nugent radio show is going to both Dallas and Austin. San Antonio on Friday night was absolutely on fire. In fact, I think what happened Saturday night, I got to tell you, it was great in Austin and it was great in Dallas, but what happened Friday night in San Antonio was absolutely... I'm a guitar rock and roll fan. I crave this stuff. If that wasn't me up there, I'd go see that Nugent guy every damn night. I love that fire. I love that insanity. I love that adventure, the musical adventure. What happened in San Antonio, the adventure was absolutely mind-rearranging. No one left there unchanged. Am I bragging? You bet your royal ass I'm bragging. In fact, you can put on your big old neon toxic brag alert sign right now because I'm bragging. It was out of control. And you're right, Shemaine. Something happens, man. It was challenging, but, you know, short skirts challenge me because if I look, you'll
They challenge you an awful lot now because you can't do a damn thing about it.
Man.
But you know who I'd like to see you jam with sometime? Billy Joel.
Yeah, actually, you know, it's interesting because everybody thinks Billy Joel's this middle-of-the-road, easy-going guy, but no, he's a honky-tonk piano.
Yeah, when I hear that stuff that you guys just played, I think of him. And by the way, his birthday's today.
Billy's is.
45.
He's 45. Well, I hope Billy respects his elders because that means I'm 6 months older than he is, even though he looks like my grandfather. Of course, no one in my family could possibly have been that short. Other than that, Billy Joel is a super talent. We shall jam. Anybody that's got the nerve, the attitude, and the spirit shall jam with the Nugent. In fact, I'm on your radio show right now. We are jamming, kids. Live it up.
More from Ted Nugent. Command Radio.
Good morning, America. Tune them up. Tune them in. Spread the word. Be a commando. This is fun. This is fun radio. This is real radio. The truth is fun. We'll take another phone call here in a minute. First of all, it's 5 minutes to 9. It's about 4 minutes to 9 back in the Midwest. 4 minutes to 8 here in Chicago to the Texas zone. Good morning, everybody out there in all the cities, the millions and millions of listeners that are expanding by the minute. And it is true. The word is getting out. Truth Radio, Nugent Commando, I'm in charge, working hard, playing hard, and of course,
the Dog Eat Dog Radio Network.
Fine, puppy. Off of my leg there, pup. This is the real McCoy, and people believe in the real McCoy. People believe in the truth. People believe in someone finally getting over the mega airwaves with what's in the hearts and souls of the working hard, playing hard people of this country. And I'm proud to be the maneuver man. I'm proud to be your Navy SEAL of rock and roll. But you know what? The truth will only live as long as it's supported. So get out there, call your friends, let them know what's going on in this radio, know how cute it is. You know, before that terrible traffic accident, I was actually good looking. You wouldn't have believed it. The nose used to be straight. It was really quite a sight. But now the legacy will continue with my son, Toby. Toby is such a good-looking kid.
He is. He's got to be a model.
It's unnatural. Good morning, Star. Star's probably just getting to work now over there, Jack Roush.
There you go.
Yeah, that's Toby.
Yeah.
That's Toby
with long hair.
That's Toby. Toby should get some long hair, man. He'd be dangerous.
Yeah.
He'd be whacking and stacking the wenches, man. I'm teaching him how to wench. Got to go wenching, man. Anyhow, call up 800-992-7625. And because it's coming on 9 o'clock, at 9 o'clock, if you want more information about the Nugent world, the Tedquarters, the Predator-Teditor, if you want more information, a lot of the faxes are still requesting this number. So please write down. This is a direct line to my headquarters in Jackson, Michigan. This next 800 number I'm going to give you will not get you to the radio show. I'm supposed to clarify that. People are calling up my headquarters going, can I get on with Ted? Well, yeah, when he goes by, you can try to leap on the fender. That's about as close as you're going to get. If you want to call the my Ted Nugent World Bowhunter headquarters, in fact, I'll tell you, I challenge my friends out there. We're getting lots and lots and lots of communication from people who really like what we're doing with the Camp for Kids. Taking kids in off the streets, getting them out of the malls, getting them off the street corners, getting them out of the inner city toxic jungle of Gomer peer pressure, let's be a sheep and wander aimlessly with our nose up the butt of the sheep in front of us, take me anywhere you want me to go, Gomer Drool Master Zone. Send me a copy of whatever that was I just said. We're getting the kids out of the Nintendo parlors, and we're teaching them to be assets. We're getting kids. We grab them by the psyche, and we show them that we care. And we show them that if they care, that they can make coffee just like BJ does. I love when you do it.
And you know, if you do call and are unsuccessful in getting through, because I was at the store last week answering the phones, they were short on help, and it's just busy all the time. Please use the fax line at 517-750-3640 and fax us your name, address, telephone number, and we'll send you some information on the magazine, the Camp for Kids, the catalog, the July 2nd Hunters Bash in Jackson, Michigan. And after 9 o'clock this morning, which is in about 30 seconds, you can call 1-800-343-4868.
What's that number?
1-800-343-HUNT.
Oh, I love when you say that. What's it feel like to be hunted, my dear?
Hunt, dog, hunt.
All right, what is this going on here? Do that.
Well, we've got the Ted Nugent National Arrow Contest. Why are you just limiting it to the nation? Why not go international?
It actually, you could make that change. It is international because I know up there in Winnipeg, Manitoba, I know up there in Canada, man, that is definitely the spirit of the wild country up there, man. A lot of great, great folks. I spend every spring up there bear hunting up in Canada, Saskatchewan, and Ontario. I got a lot of good friends up there. I suspect that there's a lot of commandos in Ontario this morning and all last week listening to us on Z-Rock in Detroit. And thank you for your support, my friends. But it is an international contest.
Good.
It's an international arrow contest, and I know there's great archery shops up there in Manitoba and up there in Ontario that are listening right now. So Shemaine's got a challenge for you.
We're looking for a dozen 2213 aluminum or wood or composite shafts for a 65-pound bow, 29.5-inch draw, the same draw as mine. Are these for me, honey?
Yes. You may fondle my shafts anytime.
Send your arrows to Ted Nugent Bowhunters World, 4133 West Michigan Avenue. That's in Jackson, Michigan, 49202.
That's the stuff.
Oh, yeah. And we have, so far, the contestants are Bay Archers in Bay City, Bow Fever in Reno, Pierce Archery in Ridgeville, Ohio, Starlight Archery in Warren, All Pro Archery in Lincoln Park, Arc Surplus in Mount Clemens, Shooter's Service in Livonia, Bassin Sports in Ypsilanti, Rollins Sports in Brighton, Dick's Sports Center in Howell, Guns Galore in Fenton. You could see Randy there, and Ed's Archery in Clio. How about Jim Doherty in Tulsa? And we also have entering the contest Frank's Bait and Tackle in Linwood, Jay's Sporting Goods in Clare, Skip Sports Shop in Grayling, and Wolf Hollow Archery in, how do you say that?
Chillicothe,
Illinois. Sportsman Supply in Ohio, and Bushwhackers in Houston.
Yeah, is Jerry Cox down there? Is that who that is? Yeah, Rick Cox. I'm sorry, Rick Cox. Also, I want to tell you that we've got a challenge from the people over at Mr. B's in Troy and Royal Oak around the Detroit area. They are donating $1 for every patron that comes into their different barbecue headquarters down there. Mr. B's in Troy and Royal Oak. Everybody that buys a little Camp for Kids bullseye get down, they send $1 to the Camp for Kids. This is a great outfit. The Camp for Kids can take your donations. If you'd like to send $5, $10, $20, $100, it goes directly to the kids. It's a purely volunteer get down. Nobody gets compensated. We make sure that it goes right straight to the kids. We teach them about accountability. If you want to send a donation to the Ted Nugent Camp for Kids, it's a totally tax-deductible donation. You can call 800-343-4868. The Nuge Radio coming back at you.
Ted Nugent, Commando Radio is brought to you by Wolverine Durashocks, guaranteed to be the most comfortable work boot you've ever had or your money back. You're tuned to KDZR, Denton, Dallas, Fort Worth is 99.1 Z-Rock.
Protect your loved ones with the Ted Nugent all-purpose alarm.
Throw that kid a bone, he'll be fine by sunset. Man. I'll tell you what, let's take a phone call. I'd like to talk to some of them commandos out there. Ted Nugent Radio Show. Good morning. Who do we got there?
Tim.
Hiya, Tim. Where you calling from?
Detroit.
All right. Detroit. Home of the Wango. The Tango. Tim, how's the radio show out there?
Not bad.
You notice, huh?
Yeah.
No, not bad would be like the last broken wind from a wounded puppy dog that got hit by a semi. That's not bad. This radio, Tim, is awesome. It's stunning. It's all we're doing is making musical and radio history. That's all we're doing in our spare time. So, Tim, what do you listen to? You listen to Z-Rock in Detroit, eh?
Yeah.
I love when you do that. Did you hear the big wad of Mitch Ryder there a minute ago?
Yeah, I did.
Proud, huh?
Hey, man, when I ask you a question.
Go nuts.
All right, I'm disabled, and
so am I, believe me.
I got a paralysis of the right arm.
Right.
And my friend, he's disabled, and he hunts from his truck.
I love that.
You know, I mean, I don't know, was that DNR lets him?
Yeah, you bet you. Well, Tim, I'll tell you, are you restricted to a wheelchair?
No, I'm not.
So you're mobile, but you only have the use of one arm.
Right.
All right, my friend, guess what?
Huh.
You can be a stormtrooper, Commando, and Spirit of the Wild Blood Brother. We have a Commando in our World Bowhunter organization, and I don't know if I'm supposed to give his number out over the air. In fact, I probably shouldn't.
Well, that's all I want to know is, like, can I use a crossbow?
You can use a crossbow, but before you use a crossbow, Tim, let me challenge you, my friend. Rick Klein is a one-armed. He doesn't even have a right arm. Does he have his left arm or right arm? I guess he's just got a right arm. But I guess it doesn't matter at this point. Yeah. But Rick's only got one arm, and he hunts with a conventional bow and arrow.
Oh, yeah, but he uses his teeth?
He pulls it back with his teeth. And the bottom line is, Tim, a lot of guys overbow themselves. If they want to shoot a bow, even for target practice, Tim, you don't need but 35 pounds. Yeah. I know a gal who killed an elk in Colorado with a 37-pound bow, a Whackmaster broadhead, one of my own broadheads, and 2312 shaft with a Claude Pollington sight system. And she shot a bull elk, a 600-plus pound bull elk, at about 25 yards, Ruth Pollington, and the arrow went clean through the rib cage, through all the vitals into the far shoulder, and the elk only went 40 yards. My point is you don't need a lot of power, and you can pull back a real lightweight bow with just your teeth, and he's got a special release mechanism that he straps onto the string of the bow, and he pulls it back. And Tim, my friend, how old are you, Tim?
28.
Well, you're just a young'un. Listen, my friend, get yourself... Now, whereabouts in Detroit are you?
Well, actually, I'm in East Detroit.
All right, then go over and see Maryland. It's Starlight Archery in Warren. That's not too far from you. You're close to Warren and Mount Clemens area. Go over there and see Starlight Archery, and tell them that Ted sent you and that you want a lightweight bow. And get a hold of Rick Klein. If you call our headquarters, you may have to persevere, Tim, but call that 800 number. Did you write that down?
What? 1-800-992...
No, that's the 800 number to the radio station here in Dallas. If you would call our Jackson headquarters, you can call it direct at area code 517. You got a pencil?
Yeah, I'm writing it down. 517.
Get that good arm going. 517-750-9... Area code 517-750-9060.
750 what?
9060. And if you call later in the day, because they're going to be swamped early in the day like this. But call later, explain who you are, talk to any of the gals there. They're all great gals, and the guys at the store, Dennis and Rob and Dewey and the guys, and Justin. But call, ask them for Rick Klein's number. I have a handicapped director in the World Bowhunter Organization who has one arm, and he outshoots me. He kills his deer every year. This guy's got the heart and soul of a commando. And you, my friend Tim, no matter what your life has been so far for 28 years, you haven't lived till you pull that bow back and send those arrows down into that bullseye.
I just became handicapped like 6 years ago.
Then you know where you can go with it.
Yeah.
How did it happen, Tim?
A motorcycle accident.
I hate when that happens, man.
Yeah.
Well, I'm sorry to hear that, but guess what? You're still way ahead of the pack, Tim.
Dirt bike or street bike?
What's that?
Were you on the street, on the road, or
on the highway?
On the highway. Yeah.
Or no, the access service drive.
Yeah, same thing. Well, listen, Tim. Best of luck to you, my friend. Call those guys. Get a hold of Rick Klein, and he will get you snorting, man. He'll get you with a bow and arrow in your hand, and all your buddies with both their arms will go, I want to do that too. And you can show them how.
Cool.
All right, Tim.
All right, man.
Live it up, my friend. Commando.
All right.
Live it up. Keep the spirit of the wild strong and free, Tim. It's great to hear from guys like that, man. That's why when I hear about weenies in life who are complaining that they can't handle success, so they got to blow their brains out, and they've got all their control. That's why when I hear from guys like that, I want to puke. This is Ted Nugent, No Excuses Radio. Just do it like this. Let's do another phone call. Good morning, Ted Nugent Radio. It's too much fun for your own good, but I'll do it anyhow. Who's this?
This is Hondo.
Hondo from?
Dallas, Texas.
Are you my Hondo?
Your Hondo.
Hondo, Commando Hondo. Welcome to the Nugent Radio Show. My blood brother, spirit of the wild Commando, working hard, playing hard, dog eat dog, tooth, fang, and claw, live it up, Commando. How the hell you be, my friend?
It's raining out here, bud. Are we still on?
Well, I'll tell you what. Yeah, it's raining. Can you hear us all right?
Pardon me?
Do you have turn the radio down, Hondo?
It is down.
All right. Can you hear me all right?
Yes, sir.
Where are you calling from exactly?
From Dallas.
Are you on the car phone?
Yeah.
All right, man. Where are you heading to work or back or what?
Well, delivering some equipment, then getting ready to go north.
Yeah, well, you and I, Hondo, I hope you got your broadhead sharp, my friend, because we got a date with a lung.
Good. Good work.
Are you joining me today?
Yes, sir.
All right, now we're heading, Hondo and I. Hondo was a commando, man. Hondo and I spent the weekend together. He came to all these jams with Chris Duarte. Hondo is a blood brother. Hondo is in charge, and he is Ted Nugent World Bowhunter Director for the great state of Texas, along with other fine, dedicated individuals. And Hondo and I are heading out with Ronnie Bradford today to the Squaw Mountain Ranch. I'm going through my debris now, Hondo, to give out that number because I want people who are interested to get a hold of Squaw
Mountain. Got it right
Mountain.
here.
Do you got the 800 number at Squaw Mountain?
1-800-460-5750.
All right, it's 1-800-460...
5750.
5750. Now, this is the Squaw Mountain Ranch. It's a great hunting ranch here in Texas.
Got a question for Sharkman.
Yeah, go for it.
How did the faxes come in over the weekend at Austin, Houston, and Dallas on the campaign that we started up Friday?
How did they come in?
Yeah, we had, I talked to Linda. She said there was a bunch of anti-hunters trying to get ABC to squelch your show.
Really?
So we started a ground roots program here in Dallas and Austin and San Antonio and Houston.
Well,
I haven't seen them yet.
Well, what you're talking about, Hondo, I have seen. And here's the scoop on it. Ladies and gentlemen, this isn't just a radio show. This is a wake-up call. And if you think I'm being cocky and condescending because I think I'm in charge, you're damn right. Because you know why they banned assault weapons? Because the weenies outgunned us. The weenies of this country, they beat the good guys up. And that's because the good guys have been a bunch of lazy, apathetic jerks. And it's time that we wake up. And when the animal rights extreme terrorist idiots can literally get more exposure and actually impact policy more than the people who really have genuine family values and genuine human appreciation and genuine reverence for life, then that means that the weenies are kicking our ass. And Hondo, what you're talking about is getting the commandos off their lazy asses.
And working hard, playing hard.
Make a phone call. Write a letter. Send a fax to ABC Radio. I don't care what city you're in. My friends in La Crosse, I challenge you. Portland, Oregon, Eugene, Tulsa, Doherty's. Have you called your radio station and said thanks for having the truth on, or you sit back going, "Whoa, I like that."
Well, I talked to Unicam and Texas State Rifle and Spear Music Friday, and they're all joined in with us, helping us with the facts. So
Thank
I'd like
you.
to say thanks to all them. I got to get off this phone, and I'll talk to you later today.
All right, Hondo, keep them blades sharp, my friend. We're on our way.
Adios, brother.
Live it up. Anybody out there that wants to get a hold of the Squaw Mountain Ranch, I'll tell you, you can call an 800 number. This is another. We got a lot of 800 numbers, but I'm going to spit them out anyhow. I'm going to let them rip because people are genuinely interested in this. I'm going hunting today out there, right after I get off the air. I have a date with a lung. And you got to love it, man. Working hard, breathing hard, whacking hard. The Squaw Mountain Ranch got some great people out there. Tracy, call them at 800-460-5750. And though you probably are going to be too late to join me today, we're going to book other hunts there later. And basically, will I kill anything today? Probably not, because there's not much reality in the short-range capabilities of a bow and arrow taking game on one afternoon hunt. But I'm going out there so I can breathe the deep air. I can breathe that wonderful, thick, mesquite, cedar-choked air of Texas and walk some wild ground where the wildlife is thriving, and I might even get a backstrap for dinner out of the deal. But if I don't, I'll still have a great time, and I'll bring all that excitement and all that passion and all that adventure back to the radio show with me tomorrow, and you'll all get to share the vibrant maneuvers from Nugent.
And that's what hunting is all about, is being outdoors, being in the wild. And so many people have this misconception that if you want to kill something or if you want to go hunting, you're just going to go out and, like they did on Saturday Night Live, they made fun of hunters and took a machine gun out at a poor little fawn and machine gun them to death.
It's just a vulgar lie. You know, the lie that hunting is about killing stuff is just stupid. Now, it's true. You can't get dinner without killing something. You can't get a cotton shirt without killing something. And all you people that are complaining that I'm a hunter, kiss my ass. That means you're stupid and you like being stupid. You know, ignorance is okay. When I go to the pits at the Indy 500, I'm real ignorant about how to tune a Cogsworth engine. I don't know anything about Cogsworth engines. I just know they sound good and they make things go fast. I like that. Therefore, I'm not about to be so stupid to voice an opinion to A.J. Foyt how he ought to tune his Cogsworth, because I don't have a right to that opinion. And anybody out there that is so stupid as to have an opinion about hunting that's never been, or that would dare be so hypocritical to condemn killing something when you've ever breathed a molecule of air, you can't go to bed at night without killing something. Because your cotton shirt meant it came from a piece of ground that you paid a guy with a giant tractor to go out there and kill, mutilate, decapitate, dismember, kill every living thing in that field, because I want a cotton shirt. And it goes way deeper than that. But my friends, I've been hunting for 45 years, man, and it's the spirit of the wild that draws me out there. It's magic. It's mystical. And you can't do it smoking dope in some college laboratory, thinking that you can free willy now. Here, I'll drop my drawers to my ankles and I'll let you free willy. Give me a break. I suppose you're ready for a break.
Yeah,
man.
give me a break.
All right, we're gonna free willy on the Ted Nugent Radio Show. I got a knife, I got a recipe, we got salt, we got garlic, we got butter. We're gonna have willy backstraps on Z-Rock with Nugent. Live it up.
More from Ted Nugent. Commando Radio. Right after these messages.
Listen up, tattoo lovers. After 2 years in Hollywood, award-winning tattoo artist Randy Adams is back in the Metroplex. For the very best in all types of tattooing, come by and see Randy and his crew. Do you need an old tattoo fixed or covered up with something new? Would you like a portrait of a loved one, a celebrity, your dog, or even your favorite car? Randy Adams specializes in realistic portraits of any kind. For high-intensity colors, fancy lettering, or black and gray fine line designs, Randy Adams does it all. Come stop by at 6467 East Lancaster in Fort Worth, 2 blocks east of Loop 820, or call 446-0272. 446-0272, noon to midnight, 7 days a week. 446-0272. Randy Adams uses the latest in sterilization techniques and single-use instruments. And remember, ladies, visit Randy Adams Tattoo Studio for the best in permanent eyeliner and cosmetic tattoos. Been thinking about body jewelry? Randy also does body piercing. So for the absolute best in body decorating, stop by your full-service tattoo studio, Randy Adams Tattoo Studio.
If you're looking for a part, you don't have to look far, 'cause Chief takes care of you, like you take care of your car.
This week, look in your local newspaper or mailbox for Chief's special May insert with savings like Castrol motor oil, just 74 cents a quart for single weight and 84 cents a quart multi-weight, each after case rebate, limit 12. Chief premium oil filters, just $1.79 each, limit 4. And Champion 700 dual terminal batteries, just $54.99 each with trade-in, a $5 savings. Price is good through Sunday, so hurry into Chief.
If you're looking for a part, you don't have to look far, 'cause Chief takes care of you, like you take care of your car.
Stephanie Cintron, LensCrafters optician.
Finding the right pair of glasses is a tough thing. At LensCrafters, that's where my job comes in. I try and help them select a frame and make sure that it is not only cosmetically nice, but also is what they need optically. Customers are definitely concerned about the price that they're going to pay for their glasses. They want to know that they're getting value for their dollars. They get the right pair of eyeglasses, and because it's LensCrafters, they get them in about an hour.
LensCrafters, helping people see better 1 hour at a time.
Does your car sound like this? Cargo Chemicals can help, and Chief Auto Parts is your cargo headquarters for quality automotive products. Need an epoxy putty that dries fast? How about Cargo Quick Steel? Mixes like putty. bonds like epoxy, hardens like steel in 15 minutes. Cargo Quick Steel repairs leaking gas tanks, radiators, and is excellent for any automotive, home, farm, marine, or plumbing repair, all without messy mixing. Cargo Chemicals has been keeping cars on the road since 1959. We're Texas owned and Texas proud, so find out why Cargo keeps cars going. Cargo Quick Steel is available at all Chief Auto Parts stores. Cargo keeps cars going.
99.1. It's your dangerous host, Nugent. 1-800-992-ROCK.
I got no time for spending at home. That ain't what I need. 'Cause every time I get you alone, makes me want the finer things, girl. But you confuse me with a schoolboy, feeling schoolboy shame. I can't shake it, bless my soul, spinning me around, bringing me down. Just can't take this, I'm cold, no. Open your eyes and see. That don't satisfy me. That don't satisfy me. Well, you got me hanging from a fever tree. That don't satisfy me. You're strapping me with a ball and chain, and there's got to be a reason why. And now the clock's ticking away. I know you ain't that shy. I don't like running in your rat race. We never slide into the finish line. Put your eggs here, drink my wine. Your best to calm down, beat on the down. Thumbs up, sugar, rain or shine. Might be falling down for the count, yeah.
Give me a napkin. Grab one of them. What the hell happened to my... I got all kinds of debris. You did that, didn't you, Shemaine? No, don't give it to me.
No, it's got stuff on it and everything. And
reminds me of our first date.
It's got stuff on it and everything.
Mop it up. Yeah, honey, wear your best outfit and bring a mop. Brother Kane, Raising Kane, Ted Nugent, Rock and Roll Radio, Raising Kane, Raising Hell, Living Up, Non-Stop, Boogie Woogie, Shim Shimmy, Bop, Non-Stop, Boogie Bop, Bebop, Doo Bop, Lam Bamboo. June 17th. The Knob, the Knob. It's Canarly.